I just want everyone to know out there that this is not a man-hating, bashing podcast, okay? We are here to have an open conversation about dating. We want to hear from men, women,
everyone.
They, them.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. We want to hear from you so we can have an open conversation about why this dating generation is a shit show.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Welcome in, Heathers. This is Dating in Reverse, where we acknowledge the weird and wild cesspool dating culture has become, but we're still diving in head first. I'm Heatherr.
And I'm Heather Niicole.
We're always sharing outrageous date stories, playing a few classic games, so grab your tipple, moisturize your lips, take a hit, and join us. We've got some personal stories for you today involving our own situationships.
Dun dun dun.
We'll be playing our game, Hump, Wed, Slash, and the Naughty and Nice Date List.
Oh, let's do one.
I will kick it off today, Heather.
We can talk first?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm 21 in college.
Ooh, we
okay?
take it back.
We're taking it back. This is my favorite situation. If you know me, you know how much I love One Tree Hill.
Mm-hmm. The hoodie.
It's become a part of my identity at this point. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
Yes. It's on something right now, because I watched it not too long ago. It's everything.
It's on Max. It's on Hulu.
Hulu. That's what it's on.
Yeah.
Yep, Hulu.
You can find it. Watch it.
Watch it.
It's got 9 seasons. Perfect to binge.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it. It's like the quintessential millennial experience.
It is. It is. It's been a couple of years since I watched it, but I think I need to go back and rewatch it.
So I'm 21, obsessed with the show, and I'm away at college, don't have my friends, so I'm like literally watching the show all the time. And there's a character on the show named Nathan. First season, Nathan is an asshole. He's the one that you just want to punch him in the face like, you're a dick. He eventually gets nicer, but through the love of a girl.
Right.
So it's like fantasy, like you think you can change a guy.
Right. She changed him.
Changed him. Right. And I know it's TV, but when you're young and impressionable, you're like,
oh, yeah.
I can change him. So I was manifesting before I even knew what manifesting was. I was like, I want a Nathan. That's that's my perfect guy. That's what I want. I met this guy on MySpace.
Oh, God.
He sent me a message, and I swear to you, he looked like Nathan. He was 6'4", dark hair, dark eyes. He played basketball. He was Nathan.
Right.
I was so excited. So of course I started like messaging it back, like, yes, let's do this. What's up? Hello, I'm Kay. We were talking this was like the very beginning of college semester, so September, and we were talking for 3 months straight on the phone, on the internet, and this was back in webcam days. I didn't have a webcam, but he did, and he would put on shows for me. And they weren't like spicy shows or anything, but he knew he looked good.
Right.
That kind of show.
Right.
Like
well, especially in that pixelation.
Exactly. Exactly. So we weren't sending pictures to each other.
Right.
He was just like, I'm on my webcam.
He's so cool.
He's so cool.
He probably had a nice body appearance.
Oh my God. So I was super excited about him. I had another situationship going on at the same time too, and I was living the real life Katy Perry song, "Thinking of You." Do you know that song?
Mm-mm.
When I'm with him, I'm thinking of you.
Oh yeah.
So I was so excited to be with him. I wasn't gonna drop my other situation until I knew something was going with this situation. I was 21. Okay, we were allowed to date around. Anyway, he is about an hour away from my hometown. So when we decided to meet up, we had to find like a mutual point, and we decided to just go to the movies. I don't know why all my dates have been movie dates, but that's the thing to do, I guess. I don't know.
Just back then, I mean, not much.
Yeah, there's still not much, but
Yeah.
that's where the naughty nice dates will come in.
Yeah,
Help give you some ideas other than the movies.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do anything before the movie. Like, the movie was first, and then we were going to go do something. Yeah. But he talked such a big game, like, I'm going to hold you, I'm going to kiss you, I can't wait to be with you.
Oh.
And then the entire movie did not say one word to me. Just sat there. We didn't have an icebreaker.
Right.
But it was
you were
like,
just sitting in the dark,
you
right?
shouldn't have talked all that shit if you weren't going to do shit. He didn't say a word. He didn't even try to hold my hand. He didn't even try to be comfortable with me. It was just like watching the movie, and I'm like,
He didn't try to talk or anything?
nothing.
Oh.
He didn't try to talk. He didn't try to put his arm around me. Try to, make me feel comfortable.
Right.
We met on MySpace. I'm not going to make the move. And he was 4 years older than me.
Oh.
It's not like he was a shy little college dude either. He was a grown man.
Right.
So at this point, bro. I know it's probably like hot to guys if a girl makes a first move, but I'm kind of shy and reserved. Like, I'm a little, unless I'm like really comfortable with you, then I'll make moves, but I'm not going to make moves on the first date. Yeah. Especially not the first one.
No.
So movie's over and we're leaving, talking, laughing a little bit, just like talking about the movie, no other conversation outside of the movie, and decide to go to his car so we could talk. Now, 21-year-old Kay, I know I shouldn't have gone into this man's car, but from talking for so long, I had a sliver of trust.
Yeah. And he also could have been real creepy in the theater if you wanted to be. So.
But he turned creepy in the car. We get in the car, and he puts my hand on him. And I'm like, excuse me, you didn't even buy me dinner. Like, we did.
Did he at least buy the ticket?
Yes.
Oh,
he did. But, like, how do you go from 0 to 100?
Yeah, I didn't even try to kiss you.
Nothing.
No, not even.
It was touch me.
Hand on wiener before tongue.
He skipped first base.
Yes, absolutely. He ran right past that shit.
I wasn't a virgin by any means.
Right.
But I wasn't just going to hook up with some random dude that I met on MySpace, even though we've been talking for 3 months. I'm not that person. In that moment, my vision of him shattered. Like, there was no Nathan anymore. I was like, I got season 1 Nathan. I got the asshole Nathan. I can't be his Haley. He's not going to let me change him.
Exactly.
He's just going to be an asshole. We didn't even hang out anymore for the rest of the day. Like, I'm leaving. And we didn't talk for maybe 2 or 3 days. And at that point, we were talking every single day.
Right.
For 3 months. So I was like, okay, I guess he's done with me. Whatever. I didn't even think of ghosting because that was before ghosting was
that was the thing.
I was just like, he's just done. He's just not gonna.
Yeah.
And that was fine. Finally, I get a text from him out of the blue. He was like, I don't think we should do this anymore. And I was like,
no shit.
Why? And he said, because you're a prude and you didn't do anything and you acted like you wanted to do something with me. I was prude because you put my hand on your dick.
You're trying to nothing cutesy.
Nothing.
Cutesy.
I would have reciprocated the vibe.
Yeah.
If
at least
started out
something.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. But it was just like, here's my dick. I
don't like that.
Yeah.
That makes you feel cheap.
It made me feel cheap, and I was so infatuated with this guy. Like, I thought he was what I asked the universe for. Like, I thought I manifested my perfect person. I was like, okay, well, you're really that guy. Cool. That's all right. And then, like, a year later, I ran into him at that same mall.
Oh.
But I was helping out a band at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at the mall with that band, and the lead singer I had a crush on, and he just so happened to be standing next to me at that point. So I saw him, and we, like, locked eyes, and I grabbed the singer's arm, and I'm just, like, talking to him, like...
Oh, gosh.
And he stared me down.
Oh, my God, no. What's dude? Haley gets wrapped up in. Chris
Keller!
Yes!
I manifested Nathan and Chris. Yes. Oh, my God. He was just like... And I was like, okay, yeah. Bye.
Exactly.
Never talked to him again. So it was like my sad experience with Nathan. Like, I thought I had this great guy. For 3 months, he pretended to be like, I'm so into you.
Yeah.
And then messed it up by wanting me to touch his dick on the first date.
Not even trying to kiss. That's so weird.
Yeah. So, like, I didn't even get, when I say this is my favorite situationship, it's not like we hooked up or anything, but, like, for so long, I was so heartbroken. I went from talking to someone every single day, and then we stopped talking, and then I got to go back to the other guy that I was even really interested in.
Oh.
That's a story for another day, too. And then to see him a year later, it was like,
oh.
Nice. I couldn't change him. I couldn't be his Haley, even though he was season 1 Nathan. I manifested the wrong one, and that's okay. I know how to properly manifest what I want now.
Which is a Lucas.
Yeah. Well,
No, a Lucas for Haley. A Haley Lucas. Because, like, there was nothing stopping them. Like, it feels so bad for Brooke because she always got wrapped up.
Oh, you meant Peyton.
Peyton. I'm sorry. Yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there was
so
nothing
Lucas
them.
Peyton. That's what you want.
And I do want a Nathan. I just want season 2 and beyond Nathan. I don't want season 1 Nathan. Nathan was a good guy. He was very caring and very...
He did.
He was such a good husband and father, and, you know, they make these shows for women like us.
Yeah.
Who are looking
I
for...
never get wrapped up in, like, the, like, looks. Like, you couldn't... Everything was airbrushed. All that was fake.
Oh, yeah.
No one was that skinny. No one had that hair. No one looked like that. But the relationships...
The relationships. Exactly. That's what got me is their relationship. And I'm not naive to think that I can change anybody. And I don't want to change anyone either. But you also have to be in that mindset of, like, I'm going to grow.
Right.
You know?
Everyone. All sexes, of all ages, everyone. You don't want them to change. You want them to grow
You want
for
them
you.
to grow, yeah. So.
So look at him, see what he's doing now.
Girl!
You know,
He was married.
Ooh,
Forgot to mention that I was his first black girl. And he let me know that his parents were racist.
You fucking tell so. Obviously you gotta tell someone, but why would you?
Yeah. He would always be like, I can't bring you home. And I'm just like, dude, I'm 21. I'm not worried about you bringing me home. But, like, looking back at it, I don't know why I even entertained that. I was just so blinded by, I think this is my guy, my person.
You're young. You were a baby.
Yeah.
You were very young.
Hump Butt Slash.
That's my favorite game.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I normally do guys, but I'm going to go the 3 girls from Montreal.
Oh?
Because they're all my babies. I love them.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be hard.
Yeah. Hump Butt Slash.
Slash.
We're doing character, not the actual actress.
Right. Because I don't know if I know the real names of all of them.
Right. So, Hump Butt Slash, Haley, who's played by Bethany Joy Lenz.
Oh, you're the real fan girl.
Then we have Brooke, who's played by Sophia Bush. Mm-hmm. And then we have Peyton, who's played by Hillary Burton.
I'm gonna hump Peyton.
Okay.
I'm gonna wed Brooke. Like, no doubt in my mind. That's my girl. I love her so much. I love her character so much. That broke my heart. Just like the whole... Oh, God, I love Brooke. And then, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to slash Haley.
Okay.
And my reasoning with that is because she hooked up with Chris Kelly.
She hooked up with Chris Kelly. She did.
Ugh, spoiler alert. Sorry, guys, but...
Hump. I'm humping Brooke.
Okay.
That girl's wild. She's gonna give you a neck.
That's why I'm gonna marry it.
But I'm gonna marry Peyton because that's my girl. The way you feel about Brooke, I love Peyton, my little emo heart. I love her so much. Yeah. That's my girl. No. I'm gonna marry Peyton, and I'm gonna slash Haley as well because she was perfect for Nathan, but I think she was just a little too uptight for my liking.
Yeah, her and Nate were a good match because they both were imperfectly perfect for each other. Because they definitely had their flaws. I mean, everyone does, but you know.
And marrying Peyton would be wild too because she went through a lot of different moods, a lot of different like you don't know what you were gonna get with her.
That's true.
But Brooke, and I feel bad saying hump Brooke because she tried to like grow out of that. That was
right, right.
Not being that girl.
That's why I was like, I can't hump Brooke. I gotta marry her.
I'm sorry, Brooke. I love you. I love you.
That was a good one though.
I loved Peyton. I love Peyton. That's my girl.
Well. my help with slashes. We're gonna start with Johnny Knoxville, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh my God.
And Flava Flav.
Oh my God. Okay. Humping Johnny Knoxville. Wedding Stone Cold Steve Austin. Slashing Flava Flav. Flava Flav, girl. That is a violation.
I love Flava Flav because he's like a big Swiftie.
Is he?
Yeah. He's like King Swift. So there's Dave Portnoy, whatever. They're Barstool.
Yeah.
Do. He tries to be King Swiftie, but
he's a Swiftie too?
Yeah, he's a huge Swiftie. But he is
more guy Swifties.
Yeah.
Men if you're a Swiftie.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, I love me some Swifties. But Flava Flav, he's a huge Swiftie. Like he even like went to a bunch of the concerts and everything, and just like everyone embraces him so much, and it's just, oh my gosh, it's so cute. And it's so cute to see Flava Flav.
Yeah, Flava Flav.
Going so hard for Taylor Swift. It's so cute. I love it.
It's
a relationship that I just never thought that I would.
That's cute. I like it. Yeah. Okay, I can see that, but I'm still slashing him. I have no ties to Flava Flav, okay?
I have to help Johnny Knoxville.
Yes.
Absolutely. And I do have to marry Stone Cold Steve Austin because I love him. I follow him now.
The bald head?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Absolutely. He's my dream man right there. And he has a barn full of cats.
Does he really? You were teaching me shit today, girl.
So much. I don't know what he posts on because I only see people reposting his stuff. But then he like has a bunch of cats and he like tells their stories and I love him so much. And I love him Flav. I'm gonna have to slash him because I'm not.
Those three choices.
Yeah, his isn't going in my. Sorry, but love you so much.
I'm so excited to hear your story because I don't know any of this.
Well, I'm going to start my story by looking right in the camera and saying, welcome L6 to your tape. Because I'm going to send him a link to this, which nothing, he knows all this. Like, there really isn't going to be anything bad. If anything, he's just going to find out that I cared a little bit more than I put out. We met through a friend. And this friend had never hooked me up with anyone before. She didn't really have anything negative to say. The only thing kind of negative, he had some stories that she told me about him and his ex, and they would just on and off. We've all had that person. So I was like, whatever. As long as I trust that it's done now, I will have to deal with it. He said it was. She said it was. We're good. But she told him, like, look, bruh, she's a bitch. She barely likes me. She
warned him.
Yeah, she's like, she's not going to deal with your bullshit.
Okay.
The stuff that you put your ex through.
That's a good friend.
She's not gonna, even just because I was mean. I was barely mean. Like, I've gotten nicer, but.
Relationship status.
Yeah, I am mean. I definitely softened up as I got a little older, but I'm really nice until I'm not, because once you do crazy shit, I'm not letting you just let it fly. You're gonna know that I'm irritated, and you're gonna know why I'm irritated if we're actually dating or not. So she just told him she's not gonna deal with the BS that your ex did, but otherwise. Enjoy. So we just like smoke all the time together. He would really come soak with me like once my kids were asleep and the end of the night kind of thing. But we would never go out. So I was like, okay, well, this is as far as it's gonna go, is having little smoke sessions on my patio. That's fine with me. We can just be friends because we would talk and then not talk and then talk and then not talk. We went from we would smoke to then he asked me to go to a baseball game, and we would go to baseball games like all the time. And for years, we would only talk when it was baseball season, which was fine with me. Like, I'll go. I'm a lot of fun. He knew that it was a lot of fun, so that's just what we would do. I don't know where I got this story, but I thought he had kids in Pennsylvania that he didn't take care of. So I was like,
ew.
Exactly. Like, that just kind of...
Black flag.
Yeah. And then one night I asked my girlfriend, and I was like, does he have kids? And she was like, no. I was like,
no, where'd you get that from?
I have no idea where I got that from. And then I forgot about it because I hadn't talked for a while. And then the next time I seen him was to go to a baseball game on Father's Day. So I was like, oh, look, it's a little sign from the universe. He doesn't have kids on his Father's Day. We're going to the game. So that game kind of changed everything. And that's when we got like cutesy with each other and would make out and stuff like that. I was like, okay, well, you know, maybe.
Step up to potential boyfriend.
Yeah, like maybe we could be more. I still didn't hear from him constantly, but I was like, this is fun, whatever. And then there was a summer where we did go to a bunch of ball games. And at the end of the ball game, we had a conversation about essentially why we never slept with each other.
Okay.
And I told him, I'm going to be honest with you, I have never liked someone as much as I do you without sleeping with them.
Yeah.
So I was like, I know
It's the same
that
story.
Yeah, like we had spent so much time together and it truly started off with a friendship, but I guess that is the best way to start with a friendship, and then you get to know someone. And so it did start off as a friendship, but he is like, oh, I thought you were a prude. I was like, no.
What?
But
Prude does not equal self-respect, okay?
I know that we're teetering on this line of like friends, but a little bit more. But if we sleep together and then you act like a turd, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to be mean. I'm going to be that mean girl that my friend messaged about. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing that my friend warned me about was he had a big wiener. So I was like, oh, no, we got to worry about that. We're good. We good. I know that once we lay it down, we're going to be good. Well, as we
How
start
does
to
your
spend
friend
more,
know that he has a big wiener?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, friend.
I was like, I like him so. Like, I've never really genuinely liked someone like this. That it's like strictly is platonic that we're for it. Oh,
You
look,
did
I've never
it. You did it.
Strictly platonic. That's all it was.
You were the girl best friend.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, maybe. I know he wasn't dating anyone at that time. Maybe he was dating other people because we were friends. We were really good friends. So he would tell me other dating stories. So I knew a lot about him. In that conversation where he had asked about why we don't sleep together, and I was like, because I like you, blah, blah, blah. I was also like, because we don't talk consistently enough. If we sleep together and you trying to pull that don't talk to me for months things, I'm going to hurt you, babes. I'm going to hurt you. So I was like, no, like we can't do that. We completely continue to stay friends, which is working out great for us. But if we cross that line, I'm going to have expectations. Here are my expectations. I laid it completely out for him. So it wasn't that night, but it was a couple more baseball games after that. We also would drive around and smoke a lot. Did you ever go to Seven Hills when you were?
Yes.
Yeah. So I am such a grandma and I hate things like that. But I would let him drive me around because the sexiest thing about this man was he was the best driver in the world. Like I could sit in his car and just knew that I had nothing to worry about. And I was going to get from point A to point B to point C to point D and then make my way back home very safely in his arms. Like it just made me feel, and we've had a conversation since then, so he knows that I love this so much, but to let someone drive you in the mountains essentially like that and like smoke, it just feels so comfortable. Like I love it. It wasn't that particular ball game. After we had that conversation, things just continued to get a little bit better. And we went out one night. I think it would have been after a game. We went to a game, we went to eat, and then we went and we drove around, we smoked, and then we went back to his house. And this man had sex with me in a white snake. Do you know what a white snake is? Def Leppard, like 80s hair music. My little white trash heart was so full. I wouldn't say this was like a fantasy, but it was just something that I didn't know that it was something that I didn't know that I needed to do. I was like, oh my God. So he ruined so many songs for me. Thank you so much, L6. But I was like, oh, I really like this. This is really cute. Like he's really gonna change. And he did change for a while, and we were consistent to each other. And I actually was more lax with him because normally I'm like, if I don't hear from you in 24 hours after we're dating, that's it. Bye. If you can wake up and go to sleep without speaking to me, go the rest of your goddamn life. Like I'm done.
Yep.
But I was very lenient with him because we had to have a conversation about what I expect and like how busy he was.
2 seconds to text someone.
Exactly. So he did do really good until one night he was saying something about how he needed to go drive back off to work because he forgot something. So I was like, oh, I'll go with you. And he was like, no. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. But something about that conversation irritated me. So I was like, I'm just gonna text him and then like see if he says anything to me in the morning. And then he never texted me again.
L6. After she told you what she needed from you. Communication. Simple. Really?
He did me dirty. He did me very dirty. So at that point, you know what? I'm never speaking to him again. And he would send me things throughout years. Because there was years where we talked. And I was like, no. I have a sneaking suspicion that there was this number he used to call me from. You can confirm or deny. But there was this number that I thought that I think it was him. But I was like, no, I'm putting my foot down. Like, we're never speaking again. Like, you banged me to White Snake? You never speak to me again? Like, what the hell? So my poor little white trash heart was broken. And then 23, 24 was all about removing all kind of people from my life. He sent me a friend request and I deleted it and blocked him. Bye. I'm still not over it. But about 2 months later,
I'm gonna lock him to watch this.
Oh, wait, he's not blocked now.
Okay.
He's not blocked right now. No, he's not blocked on Instagram. No, so about 2 months later, I want someone in my life that knows a lot about me. I wanted to tell someone a story about everything that's been going on. He had known so many people in my life and all the characters and all that and all the storylines. I was like, I just want to meet up with someone and just tell them everything that's going on. So
you can get like an unbiased.
Yeah, because I think we were such good friends, and he just like he did listen. He knew people on a different perspective. I wanted to talk to him. Yeah. So it was earlier this December.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was earlier this December. I texted him, and then like he didn't say anything for like 2 days, and I was like, oh, here we go.
Here we go.
He did get a new phone. He didn't have my number saved. He did later on prove that. So I was like, okay, cool. But then it was one night after I got off work, he hit me up and he was like, what are you doing? Do you want to go smoke? Want to go drive around smoke? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, the cycle begins.
I know. I was like, oh, I do. I just want someone to drive me around and tell them everything. So I did. I got to tell him all my stories. He's the first person that I ever opened up about the podcast. So it was like so nice to bounce all the stories off of someone new, an outsider. So it was really cute.
And a guy perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
A lot of guys think we're here to bash guys and we're not.
No, not at all. I love my dudes. I love my men. But he was like, am I gonna get a tape? And I was like, absolutely, L6, you're definitely gonna get your tape. So we drove around and we smoked food, and it was so good. I got mozzarella sticks. At that point, I think we had spent like 3 hours together. And for my friends and families and folks at home that follow me on Instagram, and I remember my story about you smoked 3 with me, and then you tell me you have a girlfriend.
Oh.
That's
L6.
So he strategically waited till the end of the night to be like, by the way, I have a girlfriend. I was like,
he called someone who is not his girlfriend to go smoke and hang out, get food, blah, blah, blah.
Which was just friendly. It was just friendly. I will.
That's fine.
Not that
Does his girlfriend know he was hanging out with you?
Well, his girlfriend was in the woods with a mysterious person. So
a mysterious male person?
I said, just so you know,
drama.
Your girlfriend is in the woods with another man, obviously. Obviously. Because at this point, I'm mad. I mean, years have gone on, but I'm like, so wait. It wasn't bad enough. He told me about this one girl, met her at the bar. She came to his house, humped his leg, and then left.
Humped his leg?
They made out and he humped his leg, and then they left.
Literally humped his leg?
Literally.
What?
So I'm like, oh, okay, well, you'll do that, L6, but, whatever. Because in the process of me telling him about the podcast and everything, we were talking about how I'm a unorganized collection. And then he said I was chaotic. And I was like,
chaotic.
I'm chaotic. But what's not chaotic is moving you into her house, dating you for, I think he said 6 months at that point, and then going MIA with some man in the woods? Or friend in the woods? Friend?
I want to know if she was saying she was in the woods so she could turn her phone off, and she really wasn't in the woods.
So I was like, was she with a girl that's really not her friend? You know what I mean? Like, I have a lesbian friend that loves to turn straight girls gay. Loves it. It's her favorite thing in the world to do. You know exactly who you are if you're watching. So I was like, is she with the girl? Is she with the guy?
He didn't know, apparently.
He doesn't know. I've heard from him a little bit since then, but
L6, we need an update.
I know.
Who's your girlfriend?
Whom was your girlfriend in the woods with? Because I need to know. People need to know. Everybody wants to know. L6, why did you smoke 3 with me? And then, where was your girlfriend? Where was your girlfriend? And are y'all still together? Because she was obviously cheating on you. Sorry. I would have never cheated on you, babes. I would have never. I would have treated you.
Chose wrong.
Oh my, you did. Sorry. I would have
afraid of a little
you.
chaos.
Yeah. This committed chaos that you could have had, but instead you decided to be
fun.
Commitment and fun. And I know that I'm fun because you tell me how much fun I am. So that's why you take me to the baseball games. And I know that white snake sex was good. Maybe we'll find out. I will keep y'all updated after I send L6 the link to his tape.
We need an update on that.
And we find out what happens. Yes. I don't think we'll ever... I would definitely stay friends with him. Like, I say all this in good fun. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope she wasn't cheating on him for his sake.
You don't want...
Absolutely not. I probably won't get my friend back until they break up, which I get. Because, me and him...
But then why did he choose that night to hang out with you if you knew...
He wanted his ego stroke, and he wanted to hang out with a hot fun girl. That's all it was.
Okay.
Because L6 knows that I adore him. And we just drive around, and he listens to my chaotic mess. That I am.
Okay. Baseball games are great dates, by the way.
Keep me in mind, L6, next season.
Great dates.
We better go to... Yes, absolutely. They are very fun. And then I'm pretty sure you can get the tickets for super cheap.
Yeah.
Super duper cheap. Baseball is fun. And even if
laid back,
she's not into sports, like, it is.
Yeah.
It really is a lot of fun. Just the whole atmosphere of baseball games is very fun.
I would love to go on more baseball dates.
Absolutely. If I could recommend one, is that summer? Spring, summer
even
date.
Beginning of fall.
Yeah.
You can get all cozy if your team is in the playoffs. You can get all cozy and launch a game.
That's true.
Yes, I love it. I love baseball season.
Because then even you have the walk up together and the walk back and all the time you could spend together and you can talk or not talk and
you get all the experience of having entertainment, talking, and get food. You can do it all in one date.
Even if you don't like sports, I would just recommend just try it.
Yeah.
You can get them tickets super cheap.
Just try it.
Lead us into our
naughty and nice dates.
So this is a date kit of more than 100 dates. There is a naughty side and there is a nice side. Which one would you like to pick?
I think you need the naughty side. I'm gonna take from the nice side. And I'm just gonna, there's a whole bunch of date ideas. So I'm just gonna take one.
From naughties.
Oh, this is cute for right now.
Oh.
Ice skating.
That sounds terrifying. I'm sorry.
It says, ice skating rinks and roller skating rinks offer a great way for you and your date to get silly and have some fun. Even if you have trouble staying vertical, ice skating gives you an excuse to squeeze your partner's hand, get extra close as you glide together across the ice, and if you happen to take a slip, your partner will be right there to catch you.
Negative life. That's cute. Roller skating, absolutely. Ice skating. Oh, your
see, I'm better on ice skates than I am roller skates because I used to rollerblade as a kid. So the inline skate is so much easier for me to navigate than
I similar food. It's just I know that ice skates are sharp.
Yeah.
I don't get much anxiety, but I feel like something like that would just.
I hate being cold, but I will ice skate. I think it's fun, and I love it.
I don't think we have a roller skate line around here anymore. Oh, all right. Let's see the naughties. Oh, dirty dancing. Don't feel comfortable dancing in public. Have your very own private dancing party in your living room with strobe lights and some loud club songs or house beats. Plan on wearing. This is serious. Plan on wearing your sexiest outfit and don't be afraid to bump and grind all over your date. Ooh. Or like,
okay, lap dances. Okay.
This is a dance party for two after all. After a few tunes, you might find that you need to take your dance party into the bedroom.
Yes. I love it.
That actually,
I love it. Because I'm not a public dancer, but I will dance for my man. And that is cute foreplay.
That is very cute.
I love it. That is a great idea. And guys, you can dance for your girl too. Even if you don't have moves, if you're not Channing Tatum and Magic Mike, you can still get down and it'll be funny. It'll loosen things up. It doesn't have to be a serious thing. Reciprocation, okay? If you want your girl to dance for you,
absolutely
dance for her.
Right. I dated a stripper and he danced for me a lot. And he taught me a lot of things. So
okay. You gonna teach me?
Oh gosh. Sure, girl. He taught me it all right here, so you can be next. Okay, heathens. That's all for today. Scram. But before you leave, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share this with your situationship. Let's see how they feel about what you guys got going on. Make sure to follow us at Datingverse on all of the socials. And if you're extra nasty and you still didn't get enough, stick around for just the tip. Here's the tip, you nasties.
So as I'm at his house, I see all these trophies and stuff, and I'm like, oh, this guy is still living his heyday from high school. Like, he thinks, like, he moved his trophies from his parents' house to displayed all over his living room. Yeah.
We're gonna piss someone off to go to the factory. You know we are.